Hey there everyone, welcome to another Jeff the IT Guy video. Today we're going to start our introduction to Amazon AWS. Alright, so in this video we're going to get started with EC2, which stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 allows you to set up virtual machines or servers in AWS, so in the Amazon Web Services. And it allows you to do things like databases and websites, you can do WordPress, you can do Python, you can do all sorts of things. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with, this is the EC2 101. All right, so here I am inside the AWS Management Console. So what you need to do is you need to go sign up for an AWS account. Whenever you sign up, you do get 12 months free. Might ask you for your credit card number. I can't remember, but you do get 12 months free. So once you've signed up, all right, go in, go to services up here in the top left, go to EC2. All right, so once you select EC2, you're going to be greeted with this dashboard. And inside this dashboard, go ahead and we can launch an instance down here at Launch Instance. We're going to launch the, and we're going to choose Amazon Linux 2 AMI. Stands for Amazon Machine. These are Linux based. You can do Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu, different Ubuntu ones. You can do deep learning. They've got all sorts of them that you can do. They've got Windows ones, but we're going to go with Amazon Linux AMI2. We're going to hit select for the 64-bit. We're going to choose the T2 Micro. The reason we're going to choose the T2 Micro is because it's free. All right, so next we're going to go down here and you're going to hit next. Your instance details. We're going to do one of the instance. We're going to let it use the default VPC. If we want to create a new one, we can do create new VPC here. It'll pop up and you can actually go in here and you can create a VPC. We'll cover VPCs. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the default. We're going to leave the subnet at default, assign auto assign public IP, default. We're not going to do placement group. We're not going to do capacity. We're not going to do any of these. Whenever we shut it down, we'll terminate it. Get rid of everything. And that's really all we're going to do for this one. There's monitoring here. A lot of these things add additional charges. We're not going to touch any of those. Under advanced details or do bootstrap scripts and things. Next, go to add storage. We're going to choose general purpose SSD. This is included in the free tier. And our size is just going to be 8 gigabytes. You can use up to 30 in the free tier, so that's really cool. We're just going to do 8 for this. We're not going to do any tags, but if you were going to use tags, you could do, it's a key value pair. So you could say like group or whatever, or department, devs or development. All right, so that's when it'll show up on it. Next, we're going to configure security group. We're going to go ahead. We're going to leave SSH in here. You can go to source. You can do my IP. You can do anywhere. You can do custom. For security reasons, I would go ahead and do my IP. I do that off the video. But for now, I'm just going to, because after this video, we're going to go. You can also in here, you can go ahead and you can add some. You can go ahead and add HTTP if you want to. So you can go ahead and add HTTP. It's port 80. We'll do custom. That shows that anywhere can. You can also do MySQL if we were going to attach it to RDS or whatever. You hit review and launch. It's going to say, hey, fix your security. Don't care. Here it's going to ask you to create a key pair. You do need to have a key pair. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new key pair, and we're going to call this key pair. We'll call it like YouTube. All right, and then once you hit download, it'll download to your folder. Make sure you keep it in a safe place. Hit launch instances. It's going to go ahead. It's going to boot up. All right, so if we go to view instances, it'll say pending, and then it'll actually start to boot up. It'll only take it a couple of minutes. So it's not going to take very long at all to start up your EC2 instance, and then you're going to be off to the rodeo. So once it starts up, then we're going to look at connecting to it with SSH. And so you can actually do SSH via a browser. You can do it via a Chrome plugin, or you can do it via the terminal in Linux or Mac, or via PowerShell or the Windows subsystem Linux on Windows. So we're actually going to do PowerShell. All right, so it says that it's running, it's doing the status checks, all that nonsense. So what you need is you do need your public IP address, so go ahead and copy that. Go ahead and open up PowerShell. Here I've got PowerShell open. See if I can make the font any. Property. Large, no. Font. All the font. Here we go. Got some large font in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to change over to the downloads folder because that's where our key is. So you can actually use Linux, some Linux commands. So I can hit like ls, and it's going to show what's up here. So I'm going to say ls, I'm going to say downloads. So I'm going to type cd and do a slash, type in DOW. Not wanting to work, but you should be able to tab. Oh, well, you know, the PowerShell wants // so anyhow, you can just type in CD and then space DOW, get the downloads. If we look in here, we'll see that there's a lot of stuff, but we can see my youtube.pin. What we're going to do is we're going to do a chmod 400 on that bad boy. It's going to be like, no. Whatever. If you were on terminal, you could do that. So to SSH in, we're going to do SSH space, then -I. All right, and then the name of our key, which is youtube.pim, and EC2 -user at, paste the IP address. Going to say, hey, do you want to connect? You're going to say yes. Then boom, we're logged in. So here we are. Now we are in our EC2 instance. We're SSH'd in. Okay, so in here, you know, we're going to use yum because AMI2 uses yum. So, you know, we can say sudo yum update this -y. What that's going to do is it's going to go ahead and install all these. But you can do whenever you start this bad boy up. You can start it. I'm going to move this camera. Stuff up here. Ha! So we're going to go ahead. We're going to let this update, do its update thing. Then once it's updated, go ahead and we'll get started. We're actually going to install HTTPD, also known as Apache. Once we install Apache, we'll be able to do a little bit of light HTML inside of this SSH terminal. One thing that I should note though, if you can't SSH in PowerShell, you do need to turn it on. So let me show you how to turn it on. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go down here and you're going to type in settings. All right, so once you're in settings, go to apps. Okay, go to optional features. And then look here and see. So it'll say open SSH client. If it doesn't, you don't have it installed, click add feature. And then here you can add in open SSH client that you can use in PowerShell. So now that we've updated our Linux AMI2 EC2 instance, go ahead, we're going to install Apache. So we're going to type sudo. The reason that we're going to type sudo, that stands for super user do. You can also type in sudo su, and then you don't have to type sudo again. So I'm just going to type in sudo su. Then we're going to say yum update yum install httpd space -y. This is going to go ahead and install Apache. Now the reason that I did -y at the end was because it was going to ask me if I was really sure about it. So by hitting -y, it's going to go ahead and throw that in there, and it's not going to ask me. It's going to go ahead and install. So now that we've installed Apache, or the HTTPD service, we need to make sure that it's. So you can say, you know, service HTTP status, I believe is what it is. Whatever, and it's going to say, hey, you know, whatever. Sudo service HTTP start. All right, and it should start it. So from here, you can type in ls, and it's not going to have anything. There's nothing here. If you type in cd space ... it's going to take you to a different directory. You're going to see EC2 user. So do cd space ... again. And here you're going to see a lot of others. And now you're going to see var. So do cd / var. So we'll go into var, hit ls again. We're going to see www. So you can do cd / www. What? Yes, there is. Don't lie to me. It didn't like the slash for some reason. Whatever. But you can do cd www. And in here, you're going to see HTML. So cd HTML. Alright, so once you're in here, you're not going to see anything. However, we can create an HTML file. And to do that, we're going to say nano index.html. This is going to give us the nano editor so that we can go in and create an. The first thing we need to do is we need to give us, you know, HTML super duper tag here. Close it out. Be real nice and so in here we can say H2 or we'll do H1 because it's hardcore. So we'll say H1, say, you know, we can say welcome to Jeff the IT guy. We're gonna close that. And we'll go in. We can add some more stuff and it's gonna say this is a great place to learn IT. Close that tag. Now, if you don't know anything about HTML, it's pretty simple to learn. These are just called tags. It's a markup language. That's what it stands for, hypertext markup language. White space doesn't matter. So whenever this shows up on the screen, we won't look anything on. So what we're going to do from there is we're going to hit Control X on your keyboard. Hit Y for yes. Save that file name. We're going to go back to our Amazon console, copy the public DNS, paste it into tab. You get there, you've got a web page, and it says, welcome to Jeff the IT guy. This is a great place to learn IT, which is true because it is. Fantastic place. So this has been our introduction to EC2. So based upon this lesson, you will know how to go in to Linux or to Amazon, start up your AMI, connect to it with PowerShell via SSH, install your updates, install Apache, as well as go and create some markup language inside of that HTML folder. Stay tuned. In our next lesson, we're going to look at MySQL and how to install MySQL onto our EC2 instance. Once we install MySQL, we're going to do a little bit with it. And after that, we'll do PHP. We'll do a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things that we can do in EC2. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then after we get through with some of the basic stuff, we're going to go and we're going to connect it to RDS. We can do WordPress. There's just so many things that you can do in Amazon Web Services. So I hope this video has helped you. Stay tuned for more videos. They're going to be coming. We're going to learn all about Amazon AWS. We're just starting out with EC2. We'll look at S3. We'll look at VPC. All the stuff, Route 53, whatever we want. We'll look at all of it. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Back to making videos. They're going to keep coming. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.